I'm Deb Meester. I'm a perioperative nurse at Central Gippsland Health Service and I live in Sale. I was first introduced to Field and Game Australia via my children's father, and I've been a member for nearly 20 years. I think the public perceive members of Field and Game as mostly being rough males. They don't think that they see families being involved with Field and Game. There's a lot of families that are involved, husbands, wives, children. I think it's really great. I think the greatest misperception by the public of members of Field and Game is that they perceive them as being rednecks. They don't see the conservation work that's being done by the members of the Field and Game for future hunters. I spent a bit of time with Field and Game doing conservation work. I've been involved in fox drives, nesting box working bees and revegetation at our local heart morass. Over the course of a year, I probably would spend about a month doing conservation work with the group. I think the most satisfying piece of conservation work would be nesting box working bee out on Lake Wellington with the Field and Game, and also revegetation at the heart morass has been quite satisfying too. The results of the conservation work I've been involved in have been absolutely fantastic. The heart morass is looking very good. Numbers of breeding birds are increasing. Field and Game are quite involved in pest control. Yeah. We have regular fox drives which we're involved in, which members of the Field and Game all get together and on an organised fox drive and go and cull quite a large number of foxes. The benefit of this is protecting and preserving our native species. My boys have grown up being involved with Field and Game. They've been pushed around in prams out at their local clay target shoot, and they've grown up walking around the ground with me. They've learnt to respect guns, they've learnt to respect other adults and the environment. As a mother of two teenage boys, Field and Game's been very important in giving my children lessons. They've learnt to respect firearms, they've learnt respect for other adults and their environment. Grown up from being pushed in pushes around the clay target range with me, and now they come along and they shoot clay targets themselves, and they've grown up into nice young men. I think Field and Game Australia is like an extended family. My local branch I've been involved in for nearly 20 years. My children have grown up out there, and all members are very welcoming, and the family groups that are involved are just getting larger and larger. I think it's important for kids to know where their game meat comes from. They can see it in its natural environment, they can respect the way that it lives in its natural environment, and they can also feel quite proud of being able to hunt it themselves and then get it ready for the table. I love being out here in my local wetland because it's just another piece of heaven, really. I love that I can see the stars at night. I'm not trapped in a little box in the city. It is a way of life. It's a very relaxed way of life to be able to have all of this around you.